Hello, animal lovers. Alex Tello here from Furthest From The Wild. I got an important call this morning from a good friend of mine. He is a real estate agent and has been going to this one house that he is selling and noticed that there's been a dog chained up to a fence in the back of the house. No one's been taking care of the dog. He says every time that he goes, he takes him some food. He doesn't seem to be aggressive, so that's always a good thing. But he asked me for a big favor, and if I could make some calls and see if I could possibly get him in my truck and maybe take him to a no-kill animal shelter. So I'm on my way now. I'm going to go pick up my brother so he could help me out and see if we can find a good home for him.
So as I started driving over to my brother's place, he started calling a bunch of shelters, and we soon realized that every single shelter is full to the rim, and nobody, not a single one, was able to help us out.
We are not taking any animals from the public.
Hi, Alex. My name is Sam. I'm with Furthest From The Wild.
Alexi Foundation is like operating at the moment.
First of all, I am in Florida right now.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
I will not be able to find anybody. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
No one is either taking them or they're full. As soon as they find out it's a pit, they're like, yeah, it's not likely. They said look for a specific shelter, but since it's a pit, inundated apparently with pits right now. So nowhere in the city of LA right now that we could find has space for a pit bull. That is not a no-kill shelter.
Right now, shelters across the United States are over capacity. Too many animals, not enough space, and not enough homes. What was once local has become a nationwide emergency.
All right, we're about to reach the house, see if we can get the dog. It looks like my friend's already here.
Once we arrived, we realized that the dog that we had originally gone for had already been rescued by one of the neighbors, which was good news for us. But we soon realized that there was another dog that they wanted to get rid of because the people were moving and could no longer take the dog with them.
So they said that the dog was inside there?
Yeah, it's a dog, yeah.
Yeah, inside there, okay. I brought some treats just to see if maybe he can be our friend. Hey, Sergio. Yeah, absolutely, dude.
So the other one was here. They just took it around the corner to another house.
Okay.
But they're gonna try and keep this one.
They're gonna try to keep it?
They'll keep it, but this is how they had him chained up. He's on a floor.
She is friendly, but
She's bleeding, huh?
yeah, she cut her nose on that door.
On the door? It's like a Shar-Pei mix, yeah. So that might. Come here, Mama. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Come here, brown sugar. Brown sugar. Come here.
I'm gonna try and get her on her.
Try to see if you can entice her with some treats, and then I'll try if I can wrap it around her neck.
Come on, sugar. Here you go.
Come here, Mama.
Here you go. I'm gonna try and do this one. Sugar.
Sugar, come here. Come here, brown sugar.
Here you go.
Brown sugar.
Brownie.
Come here, Brownie. Come here, girl. Do you want to try yourself? If maybe she might be more comfortable with you.
Here you go, sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah, she real.
She's already had a litter. She's had puppies already?
No.
No? Okay.
Once I arrived, I immediately started to assess the dog and had asked the owners if this dog had been bred already. Well, they told me that that was not the case, that she hadn't been bred, but from the looks of it, it looks like she already had a litter.
How long have you had her? Do you know?
for like 3, almost 4 years, I believe.
Okay, so have you had her since she was a puppy?
Yeah, my mom did.
Okay. And she's not aggressive or?
No, she's actually a friendly dog.
Okay.
But she's still pit bull.
She's like a pit bull Shar-Pei mix, it looks like.
Here you go.
Come here, friend. I'll let her see if they can put her in the leash. Then she might be more comfortable with them since they are more familiar with. There he goes, right there. Boom. So a lot of the places will only take them in the area that the dog was rescued from. So it's not like I could take them to another city. But we called a lot of places, and a lot of them won't want to take pit bulls, period, just because they're inundated with pits, and they're very hard to adopt.
Right.
So
this might help actually.
this might help that she's kind of we can say she's a Shar-Pei mix,
Yeah,
so
she's
that might be better. But looks like she's bleeding from her nose, so we might have to just take her to the vet or see what the shelter might say.
Okay.
Okay, I can take her. So she seems friendly. She seems like they've been feeding her.
Going with her.
Come here.
Come on, sugar.
Come here.
Get up. Get up.
Good girl.
Brown sugar. Show her the food.
I feel she's gonna be doing that. So I feel like if anything, maybe one of us should stay back here. I can stay back here and you can drive. And then I'll just kind of keep her company because she's gonna want to keep jumping up. So I'll keep her calm here, and let's see if we can find an address for a shelter. Hi. Hi, Brown Sugar. Hi.
We like because we generally have our hands full with the hundreds of animals at our rescue. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time or press 8 for staff directory.
Once I had Brownie in the car, we started calling more organizations and more shelters around the LA area, and we were having no luck. Some of them were saying if you bring her here, she probably will only be here for 24 hours before she gets euthanized. So that's something that we did not want to happen. So we started digging in and started calling private organizations until we finally found one that would help us foster Brownie.
We need a place to store her for at least a day.
Yeah, like she seems so friendly. She's like a sweet dog, you know. She
She
would.
young too.
She from what it looks like, anywhere 3 years old, maybe something like that.
Send me the videos. Send me just anything, even if you can take a sweet video of her right now when we get off of like her, you petting her and her, I don't know, wagging her tail, like something to show that she's sweet. I will use all of that to reach out.
My brother Sam just spoke to a shelter that is potentially maybe could take her, but we've called dozens and nobody wants to take her. And I understand the shelters are inundated with animals right now. There's no space, but she said that if we can make a good case for her, she does seem sweet. So he's going back to the house right now, going to take some pictures where the dog was, and so we can post it online. And we'll take some pictures of Brown Sugar, that's her name, and to see if anybody would be willing to adopt her. But so far, she seems very sweet, and she wants to get out of the car and go for a little walk, I bet. But we're gonna go see if we can take her. Maybe my parents' house, maybe they might be willing to take her for a day or two while we find a rescue.
After calling many shelters all day and not having any luck, we decided to bring her home. She was a bit confused at first, but she eventually got used to it.
Good girl, hi.
I'm gonna give her some.
We gave her a little food, a little water, and because we noticed some issues with her skin and the fact that she was really stinky, we decided to give her a bath. After her bath, I took her on a walk and took her to the park just to see how she would react to other dogs.
That's perfect. Yeah, you can see. Good girl. That she doesn't react. That's amazing. That. Look at that. She's not reacting at all.
Yeah.
After taking Brown Sugar to the park to assess her and see how she would react to other dogs, my brother ended up getting a phone call from one of the private organizations that we had reached out earlier, and they had mentioned that they found a foster.
Alrighty. Okay. Looks like we might have found a foster. So we're here, parked outside. Let's see if it's a good fit. Thank you.
I'm in the big black, gray truck right over here. Hi.
Hi. Hi, I'm Alex.
Brown Sugar, I think you call her
Brownie.
or something like that.
How are you?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I think she's a Shar-Pei mix. You can see like she's been all over me, so my shirt's like all slobbered. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's super chill, you know, she's taking her time.
Yeah. She'll take getting used to. She got used to me already.
Yeah.
So, and that's only been.
And you guys have the kids?
I have.
He has
I have
two.
2 boys, and you know, she was just running around in circles.
But she wasn't jumping on. Hey, Taylor.
But yeah, her energy's great.
Whatever.
Yeah.
She's got great
Good girl. Good girl, Momosh. Yeah, you're a good girl.
Yes.
Okay, so I think it's been a successful day.
I think so too.
We've been with her for probably
12 hours.
12 hours or so. It took about 2-3 hours of phone calls just to be able to find a place that would take her. Obviously, we didn't want to take her to an LA County place because most of the private shelters would say she probably wouldn't last for more than 24 to 48 hours. So we finally found Claire at a private dog rescue, and she made a bunch of phone calls. Was amazing. I'll put the link down below so that in case you guys ever have a situation, you guys can go ahead and call her. And she found a really nice family here in Hollywood, and we just dropped her off. So I think it's a successful day.
It is very important for you to spay and neuter your pets. As you saw in the video, it was extremely hard for us to find a shelter for Brown Sugar. Fortunately for her, we were able to find a foster, and eventually she was adopted. But that's not always the case. If you're looking into getting a pet for your home, please, I urge you, visit your local animal shelter. The shelters are very, very overwhelmed right now, and they could use your help. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.